This is the story of Sarah, a young girl who lived with her parents in a small but loving home in a quiet city. Sarah was a bright, cheerful, and hard-working girl. She was studying media and communications at university and dreamed of building a future where her name would be known for her talent and passion. Her parents loved her deeply. She was the light of their home, always smiling, always talking about her dreams, and always bringing positive energy into the house. One ordinary morning, everything seemed normal. Sarah woke up, prayed, had breakfast with her mother, and told her that she was going to university and would also meet a friend later. Her mother reminded her to stay safe. Sarah smiled, hugged her, and left the house. That was the last time her mother saw her alive and happy. At university that day, no one saw Sarah in class. Her friends thought maybe she was running late. Time passed, but she still didn't show up. One friend decided to call her. The phone rang, but there was no answer. The call went to voicemail. They tried again. This time, the phone was switched off. That moment was the first sign that something was wrong. By evening, Sarah had still not returned home. Her mother called her repeatedly, but there was no response. Her father contacted her friends, but everyone said the same thing: she never came to university that day. Fear slowly filled the house. Silence replaced normal conversation. Late at night, her parents went to the police station and reported her missing. The investigation began the next day. Police started by tracking her phone. Her last known location was near a quiet street close to the university. Officers checked nearby CCTV cameras for any clues. In one recording, Sarah was seen walking alone. She appeared uneasy. She kept turning around as if she felt someone was following her. Then she turned a corner and disappeared from the camera view. After that moment, there were no clear visuals of her. Police interviewed her friends and close contacts. During the investigation, they discovered something disturbing. For the past few days, Sarah had been receiving repeated calls and messages from an unknown number. The messages contained threatening words. The person warned her not to tell anyone or she would face consequences. Sarah blocked the number, but the person continued contacting her from different numbers. Police tried tracing the number, but it turned out to be a temporary SIM card. It had no permanent registration details and was shut down shortly after. They also checked her social media accounts. They found that someone had been following her online closely. That person left strange comments on her posts and monitored her activity. All of this pointed toward harassment and possibly something worse. Months passed. No solid lead. No confirmed sightings. No arrests. Sarah's father searched different areas every single day, asking people if they had seen her. Her mother stayed in her room, holding her clothes and pictures, crying silently and praying for her safe return. Social media users shared her case. Some claimed they saw her in another city. Others believed she might have left on her own. But every reported sighting was investigated, and every lead turned out to be false. The case slowly became cold. Then, 8 months after her disappearance, something unexpected happened. Police received a report from a hospital in a distant area. A young woman had been admitted unconscious. She could not clearly identify herself and appeared mentally shocked and physically weak. Police went to the hospital immediately. They took her fingerprints and conducted a DNA test. When the results were matched with missing persons records, the system produced a shocking confirmation. It was Sarah. When her parents received the news, they could not believe it. They rushed to the hospital. There she was, lying on a bed, thin, weak, and emotionally exhausted. For a moment, her mother just stood still, unable to move. Then she ran toward her daughter and hugged her tightly. Tears filled the room. No words were needed. After recovering slowly, Sarah told investigators what had happened. She revealed that the same person who had been threatening her online had tried to force her into a car on the day she disappeared. He grabbed her and attempted to drag her away. Fortunately, People nearby noticed the situation and approached them. The attacker panicked and ran away. In fear and shock, Sarah ran without knowing where she was going. She reached a remote area and eventually collapsed from exhaustion. Some kind strangers found her and took her to the hospital. However, due to severe trauma, she temporarily lost part of her memory. She could not remember clearly what had happened or how she ended up there. Over time, as her health improved, her memories slowly returned. Police later tracked down the suspect through digital evidence and witness statements. He was arrested. Legal action was taken against him for harassment and attempted kidnapping. Sarah finally returned home. But while her physical safety was restored, the emotional scars remained. The family that once lived in fear finally found relief, yet they knew that life would never feel completely the same again. This story reminds us that danger can hide behind silence. It also reminds us that hope should never be abandoned, because sometimes, after the darkest nights, light truly returns.